Hey guys, it's Sydney from Brilliance Global Mission. I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you about what's been going on in Uganda and specifically with our gas station project. So a few days ago you may have seen that I posted a request for prayer for our team as we make decisions about going forward with the project. So if you aren't familiar with our gas station project, I'll just give you a bit of the backstory. So for the past 8 years, Brilliance has been working with Messengers of Grace School, where we provide food, education, medical care, and other daily needs for over 800 children who are either orphaned, living in vulnerable situations, or are special needs. So pretty much all of our funding goes to the schooling, and we don't have much extra to do to reach out into the community. But outside of the school boundary, it's still extreme poverty. People are sleeping on the dirt, they don't have clothing, their houses are collapsing, and we really want to be able to reach outside of the boundary of the school and share the gospel with these people and meet their daily needs. So we came up with a sustainable gas station project where we will build a gas station, and all of the profits from the gas station will fund the school completely so that we can use our funding where it's most needed in the community right now. So for the past 3 years, we've been planning this project, and we launched it last year. We purchased property in December, and we've been working on construction ever since. So on Wednesday, the president of Uganda was sworn in for another term. It's a really long story. He's been there as the president forever. He won't leave. People aren't happy, but it is what it is. So he was sworn in for another term, and he has signed a deal to refine oil in Tanzania and export it to Uganda to sell. So, of course, the government wants all the profit for themselves. So they want to shut down any gas station that is in construction that won't be complete by the time the oil starts being imported to Uganda. So we have been working from the start with the environmental officer of Rakai, and he has graciously given us a heads up. He believes in what we're doing, and he wants us to succeed and not be shut down. So he's given us a few weeks advance notice that we need to get the tanks in the ground and set up the gas pumps in order to not be shut down by the government once his order is made public and official. So it's a miracle in itself that he had the compassion to share this with us and give us the time we need to get this started. But now we have a huge mountain in front of us and very little time to climb it. So basically we need to raise about $15,000 minimum in 2 to 3 weeks, at the most a month. So there's no set date yet, but they're expecting that August is when the government will start his order to shut down gas stations that are in construction. So basically by July we need to have ours finished. When I first heard the news on Wednesday, I was immediately defeated and gave up. Fundraising during COVID has been nearly impossible. God is always faithful and provides, but it has been a challenge to say the least. So when I saw that number and the timeline, I pretty much just gave up right away. But as a team, we spent a few days praying about it and just seeking God's guidance, and we've decided to go forward and just watch what he does. So I know a few years ago when when the school collapsed and we needed to raise $20,000 in pretty much a week, he just poured out his blessing and made it happen. So we are waiting and believing to see what he will do this time. So we're launching a fundraising campaign, a challenge. It's called Give Your Gas Tank. So basically the idea is you check your vehicle, see how much gas you have, and then you make a donation corresponding with what you have. So say you have a quarter tank, you donate $25, half a tank $50, and full tank $100. Of course, you're welcome to donate more if you want to, but that's the challenge. See what's in your tank and make a matching donation. I'll be making a Facebook event, and there's a page on our website with more information. So I challenge you to see what you can do and join us as we wait and see what God is doing through this challenge. We know that He saw this coming even though we didn't, and we are just trusting Him for provision. So I want to ask all of our prayer warriors, I know there's a lot of you, to just be on your knees for us and pray that the government won't speed up their timeline and that we will have the time we need to get things in order. And that God will just make a way where there seems to be no way. No way. That's a common phrase that our team uses all the time. God will make a way where there is no way. So that's what we're waiting for right now. And thank you for listening. I ask that you give if you can, challenge your friends, and just wait and see what God does.